Christos Anesti. I'm Dr. Norris Chumley with New York University and Columbia University in America. I'm interested in moderation of material and content comments on both Rublev.com and in Pravmir. Could you address those points, please?
Mm-hmm. I'll begin with our experience. Actually, we have a forum of about 12,000 people by now, and we have comments under each article. And the idea is the following, that registered users are not moderated, unregistered definitely are, but we've spent many years, and the work is still on, in trying to build this art of polite discussion. However, we had quite a different experience in our Russian side and our English side, because English commentators tend to be much more polite than the Russians are. The Russians are, you're writing just rubbish. And the English or Americans write, oh, I see your point, it was quite good work, but actually, however, we quite not agree on this statement. This is our experience, but we definitely try to absolutely oust all kinds of, simple, not constructive criticism, all kinds of offenses, all kinds of hatred, etc. Criticism that is constructive is always welcome in every case, but we, in some cases, try to moderate and somehow communicate with our commentators.
The question was,
okay.
Do you have an editorial board?
Well, we have a couple of priests working with us, and we have quite a large group working, so we discuss those things together. But an important thing is that we do not have a lot of time to go into these discussions, because when we do, we have a large, meeting around us. It lasts for hours and no decision. So we've settled some basic principles. We try to follow them. Of course, there will always be people who are unhappy, but still, this is the way we try to work.
One very brief question, please, and then we're out of time. Thank you.
Россия, сайт «Православие и мир». У меня вопрос к доктору Караянису.
I have a question to Dr. Karagiannis. I did not understand. Why did you say that in the last 150 years we did not have any married saint? In the Russian Church, we have several. Saint Alexius, for example, Saint John of Odessa, who had 9 children, and we have neo-martyrs. We did have those in the Russian Church. 1 year ago, I contacted the daughter of one of those neo-martyrs who was a married and a martyr. So I think that this assertion is quite weird. I'm sorry for saying this. As a Russian, you should be even more, you should have even stronger criticism, according to what Madam Danilova has said. I didn't say that we have no married saints. I talked about married saints and martyrs. Because in Russia, other Soviet countries, and in the East, the Christians of the East nowadays are suffer so much that we have a huge number of martyrs. So, indeed, the question is not whether there is sanctity in the life of married priests. The question is what criteria we are using to judge sanctity in life of a married man. Shall this be a mechanistic transfer of the monastic ascesis, which would be great because ascesis offers much to the life of married priests. But what is the criterion? Do you have a female saint wearing trousers, for example?